right, yeah.
But more on the gay shit. The nigga, did you know?
Another gay
Nigga, did you know in the NHL has a Pride Night?
National Hockey League?
The National Hockey League has a Pride Night.
Hell no, I had no idea.
It's hosted by the fucking individual teams, right? It's not like a league thing. It's hosted by the teams. Kind of like a,
So it's like a spot on their calendar that every team
if
has.
Charlotte did a little, the Hornets did a parade day in Charlotte. Like, it's not the league doing it in Charlotte.
I ain't never seen that before.
But it's a bunch of NHL like players mad, right? Because for the Pride Night, they have to wear rainbow themed, jerseys.
Oh,
it might. Let me see if I pull it. But yeah, they have to wear gay jerseys, and it's a bunch of like NHL players like mad about that shit. Like, yo, we are not doing this. Like, this is gay. But
and on top of that, a lot of hockey players, they're not even Americans. They be from like Russia. They be from countries that ain't as accepting.
It's weird, right? Because one, how many gay people watch hockey? Like, why would the teams feel like they need to do that? Like,
gay.
I think they were just doing it to cover themselves, just off the temperature of the climate. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
but
everybody has to like verbally say they're gay friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the thing I noticed, right, is that there was a couple players. They was like, it just goes against my religious beliefs.
Right, facts. Yeah.
If you are Christian, it cancels out all homophobic. Like, you can't call me homophobic if I'm Christian and I hate gay people, because it's not even me, it's God.
Shout out to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A said, we respect everything that y'all are doing, but we're not co-signing this shit. Sorry. And you're still going to come here and get these chicken sandwiches.
No time for butt sex over here.
Yeah, for real, though. Like, Chick-fil-A was just like, I don't care what the climate is. This is a Christian-based company, but we're not co-signing
Chick-fil-A said, eat more pussy.
Literally, bro. That shit was crazy.
But it's interesting how, like, that's the caveat. Like, being Christian or being religious, it cancels out all areas for being homophobic.
Nah, you still bigoted.
Yeah, it is, but it just depends on how deep you go into it. They're not gonna criticize you for it unless you go on like a religious rampage about gayness.
Yeah.
Then they'll chastise you for it. But if you just step away respectfully, hey, I'm religious, it's not part of my religion, boom, then leave it there, you're good. Yeah.
But then it's like you kind of set yourself up when you do things like that. Like, all right, if you that by the book, that gay people should be outlawed because that's what the book say. Yeah. Like, nigga, how old were you when you first got some pussy? And was you married to this bitch?
Yeah, for real.
Like, how deep does this go, nigga?
It's not that many religious people that are really following it by the book. I just saw, go ahead.
It's a lot, though. If you go, scroll down LOI, the show page. Okay. I was talking about that Christian lady when I was working at Target. I was trying to mac on this white bitch.
Okay.
It was a situation where she was walking in with her dude, and like the way she let go of his hand to grab the door, it was like very flimsy. It was like, it's not a lot of respect in the way she did that. It's not like, let me gracefully let go of your hand. It was like,
loophole.
It was like, like, I'm mad at you. So I'm like, oh shit, man, weigh in right now.
Right,
The door was literally open as she was trying to open the door.
Right.
So I go up to the bitch, right? She's like, yeah, that's my husband. He goes to St. Mary's, trying to be the next pope. We've been married for like 8 years. Mind you, they 22. So I'm I'm befuddled, nigga.
You're looking at the math like,
you know what I mean?
this math ain't math.
I'm like, this white bitch been married for 8 years.
You know what I mean?
She's wild.
And she's like 23.
Like you said, he's by the book. Like, he wanted to fuck that pussy, but he wanted to do it in a way that God wouldn't be mad at him.
Yeah,
and
so he put a ring on it.
And it might be spiteful. Like,
at a tender age of 14.
He might be a hater too. Like, I don't want no other nigga that had his pussy. Because, some dudes are very possessive like that.
I just ran into a chick that I went to Wake Tech with. Yeah. I ran into the dude that got her pregnant. This nigga is dirty as hell, but he caught one of these baddies at school. And then me and my homie were just talking about how, like, there's several dudes who just, like, a lot of y'all baddies literally only got pregnant because he wanted to be able to say, that's my BM.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my BM's a baddie, pretty much. Like, it's a lot of dudes that were on that type of time, especially from 18 to 24 to 25, I would say. That's its highest. I'll say 18 to 23. That's the highest rate where a fine-ass woman has to be careful not to get caught pregnant Because this nigga will try to get you pregnant on purpose just to say he got a fine BM.
Bro, my homegirl, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say her name, of course, but a nigga was trying to get her pregnant and shit, like kept nothing in her.
Yeah. No
like,
shame. Like,
it's like, you know her, it's like, we're close. But she's trying to get nut in the bitch. I'm like, what? He's trying to like, he's just been trying to nut in you.
Wants to claim it forever.
You know what I mean?
Even if they're not together, he could pull up at the cookout,
bro.
Be like, so-and-so got a bad baby mama, yo.
And he was African. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm just gonna assume Africans be on that type of time. They're quick to bust in and dip out, nigga.
They don't really give a fuck. They don't care if the female nuts they cut off clitorises, nigga.
Put it like this.
That's not African though, is it? I thought that was like Middle Eastern.
I think it's in Africa too.
Every African father,
some part of Africa, not all of Africa,
right?
Of course, not all Africans, but every African father that I know, like whether it be my ex or my friends, they on the same shit. Like they fucked their mom, they dipped out, now they back in their country in England somewhere with a teacup and shit, you know.
Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't know that's how they was getting down out here.
Yeah, man, that's how they get down, man. It's all for that visa. That's how powerful the visa is. You know what I mean? We take that shit for granted.
Yeah, I don't. I'm waiting for a green card opportunity to pass my desk.
What?
What? Yeah, I will. Yeah, for sure.
For real?
For sure.
Like, do you care that she doesn't care?
I do, and I don't. Especially if we're gonna have an adult conversation. You're talking
about if you catch.
We're gonna lock this down for 3 years. Yeah, we're gonna have a great 3 years, and you're gonna be on your way. You're gonna pay me. There's compensation involved in this. I'm gonna get paid for this time.
So you're not looking for love.
You're talking about if you catch a girl that needs a ride at home.
Yes. I'm talking about a girl that needs that American visa.
So you're talking about pimping her, AJ.
I'm not pimping her.
You're pimping her,
we can
man.
call it whatever. That's fine.
I ain't judging. You know me.
But
I like to call it fundraising.
I like to call it
fundraising.
I like to call it, using my American resources to benefit, somebody else.
Granted, how is she's gonna pay you?
The way these green card things works is the woman pays you. So and it could be anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 because with the green card thing, you got to be in a relationship. You have to be married on paper for 3 or 5 years or something like that.
It can be 2, but you better have a good lawyer if you
5 years.
5 years. So you might get $10,000 a year, and they'll pay you half up front, half towards the end or something like that. But and then y'all do the whole marriage thing for 5 years, and then y'all split each other's ways. Sometimes you end up not. Y'all actually might fall in love and just stay there, but. Either way, it's like an agreement. Y'all need to be on the same page because ICE is coming to holler at y'all, do interviews and all that stuff. So, this is you got to fully commit. You know
what's
what I'm saying?
What's this nigga zodiac sign?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
His mother's maiden name.
Yeah, they're running random tests every so often. I'm sure after a couple of years, they lighten up after year two, I'm thinking, or 3. They'll chill on you, especially if y'all haven't moved funny. But if you've been moving funny all 5 years, you might be on pins and needles for 5 years, which would be hell.
And I feel like that's pretty easy.
It's not that bad, really.
Why would somebody, if you was ICE or whoever's job that is, because ICE, they take people.
Yeah, I don't.
But there are
it's not ICE. Yeah.
There are government officials that go in and check on, all right.
For sure, there's somebody whose department is just to check on immigrant and American marriages.
I wonder what they look for. Bitch, I've come over here 6 times. Your hair never been fuzzy. That mean he not pulling your hair when he fucking you. Y'all not even fucking.
Yeah, I don't know what they looking for. Now that you say that, I really don't know what they're looking for.
Hole.
Yeah, which would be interesting to know. If they're looking for little imperfections.
Little imperfections.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting to know. That'd be somebody interesting to interview for real.
Yeah.
Get somebody who does that.
See what they've seen.
Right.
Probably master of body language and shit. Yeah. You can tell by how this bitch sitting. She don't belong there.
Yeah.
Just like how you saw that one girl's hand, she let it go real loose.
It wasn't.
There's availability.
Yeah, I can tell this is a business arrangement. This ain't love. Yeah.
It's transactional.
Especially if you're 20 years in the game doing that job, you could easily see that shit as soon as they pop up.
Yeah, if you a vet at it too, you're about
Walk into the crib and know what's up.
I'm about to get my pension in 2 years.
Right.
I seen it all. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's the last person you want on your case.
Yeah, anything you've tried, I've seen it before.
I want a newbie, goddamn.
Yeah,
I want somebody who's still
fresh out of
smelling
training.
that love, you know? Somebody who just thinks everything is just so beautiful and roses and shit. Somebody we could just fly to these radars for the next 5 years, you know?
Facts.